Hi guys, it's Colette. I'm back with the answer to Psychic Development 27, which was the obsidian egg. And I was looking for you to tell me exactly what you felt it was for, something in my practice, something I used but kept by, was never on display, etc. And I've been fair chuffed. I've got my phone here. Oh, excuse the back of it, I tore the back off. I'm amazed that is. Obviously it was black obsidian, so there was a sense of the protection of it or the grounding of it. But just before I go into some of the comments, let me tell you that I've had that crystal for maybe nearly 25-30 years. And whenever I went out to help spirits over, whenever I went out, if there was the need for a banishing, or if there was a negative spirit, a poltergeist, or even just negative energy in someone's home or someone's workplace, that's what went with me. And it definitely was a massive protection stone. I also used it as a way to soul retrieve shamanically. And in a way of taking, to carry the soul back. This was an incredible tool. It's got such amazing history about it, but also it does have the energy of being on every, when I was a lot younger, I did a lot of spirit rescues, etc. And it was a major part of it, and so many picked up on that, and I'm just over the moon with your answers. So it generally is a protective crystal, protect against negativity round about myself, put a barrier up. But it also was used actively in soul retrievals, in you know, the layman might call it ghost busting if he wanted to, and also maybe helping someone to stand, helping a spirit to be able to turn towards the light. And in some ways they were turning away from the crystal, if you understand what I mean. The darkness of the crystal could be expanded so that it helped the spirit that was maybe stuck to turn away from it. So that's all I'm going to say on it. But those of you that are tuned in, a lot of you got that, a lot of you just got the energy from it. So let me go. Candace says it's something to do with animals. Well, wherever it went, my spirit animal went, so that was interesting. Mystic traveller, to capture any and all negative hate, evil, hexes, curses, black magic, or any ill intent energy thrown towards you by people attempting to cause you harm and misfortune. There's more to it, but mystic traveller, spot on, spot on. Murdoch, protection and healing, exactly. Juanita, she felt cleansing. Yes, while I was holding it, I was thinking also, this needs a good cleansing. And sometimes, you know, I cleanse it, but sometimes it needs a wee bit more, and maybe Jim will get involved as well. It's quite sort of interesting things. Claire Lynch were about compassion, empathy, earth and grounding. Could see in the egg the face of Native American man who was a shaman. Quite interesting, some of the facts you've got there. And I like, do you use this as a type of storage container, Colette? Claire? Yes, I do. Decipher, felt healing. Oh, interesting. Chloe, Kalahari Bushman, running in leather cloth, running like tracking an animal. Again, when you're doing shamanic stuff, you're with your spirit animal, and you're actually, maybe the animal is tracking for you. So shamanic work or past life work. Actually, I haven't used it for past life work, but definitely for my shamanic work. Misweets, athame and cloth. Maybe it's an altarpiece. Yes, it is on the altar, but very much to the back of it. I have actually used it to scry my sweets, so that is excellent. Yeah. There's some that are really right. I'm just going to go to the ones that I'm really drawn in because this has so many comments. Mink305 said, I immediately felt a jolt. I say you use this particular crystal to perform exorcisms. That it has been used for that too. Claire also says, do I hold it and ground my pain energy? Yes, this black obsidian egg. I mean, it wasn't an easy crystal to come by because I knew what I needed and I knew that it had to have a very good source. So I waited on it for quite a while, but when I got it, yeah, one of the reasons it needs extreme cleansing is it has the aspect of the shamanic work, the spirit work, soul retrieval, and also anything negative, any hexes or anything that are thrown will be transmuted through that crystal. My girls once said to me, Mum, what happens if that crystal ever drops and breaks? And I was like, well, I don't necessarily want to be there. But it does get cleansed, and as I say, Jim's certainly the masculine shamanic energy is actually very, very good for cleansing that crystal. Hot Mama Travel, protection and healing. Princess Frisia, hi darling. I could be wrong, but I feel like it was the energy used to draw in negative lower energies and transmute, neutralise them, or you were drawing protective energies of higher, but spot on, Princess. Pineal gland from Patty. Yeah, it connects very strongly with my pineal gland. It has to, because, you know, as if you're doing soul retrievals, everything has to be totally spot on. You have to have the strength of connection with your totem animal, any crystal or tools that you're taking with you on that journey, and that really involves the third eye and the pineal gland. Ascended Masters, so nice to see you, Colette. I hope you're well. Nice to see you too. Obsidian, clearing and grounding, getting mushrooms too, so maybe trance-induced meditations, got floaty feelings. Were you thinking about mugwort tea? This has had possibly a few teaching meds or dances round about it, but I'll not go into that. But yeah, and my sister's trying to grow mugwort this year very well, and I'm going again for the white sage. Right, Tracy Slynn feels it's been used for calamity and chaos. In a way, yes, very much, but to transmute them, to calm them and to heal them, Tracy, but that's very good. Calamity. This crystal almost has a life of its own. I mean, I sometimes feel myself, it's almost got its own personality. And I was just about to say to it there, haha, calamity. And then I thought, okay, someone normal watching this wouldn't get what the relationship I have with this crystal. Right, Missy Parker, she did one which is further up, I believe, and then did the second one. And initially, I want to go to her initial one, because when she used it again, when she looked again, she felt a lot of calmness and much different from what she got the previous day. Now, within that time, I tried to reassure her because I don't think, I think she got too much into the crystal as such. So in her second go, there was almost a protective energy round about her. And Missy Parker, I think you need to develop your skills so that you actually can control them a wee bit better. You're obviously very, very, very gifted, and need to understand it more, need to maybe go into exercises gently and with protections. So I want to refer to Missy Parker again. Fox Babe, cleansing after working with spirits, yeah. Serenity, Dreamcatcher and Protector, yes. Reiki Wakey says it's such a beautiful egg and it has amazing healing power. And we've got a lot of Native American imagery there. I've used it for my soul path, yes. Yeah, excellent. Right. Corinne says, I see a door and I feel it's used for journeying and astral travel. That is a good one, Corinne. Emmy Brand, I feel it's used to help spirits cross over, perhaps to remove negative energy from a home. Saw the face of a bearded man in the stone. That to me just encapsulates it. Emmy Brandt, that and possibly even my husband has a beard and he has been responsible for a lot of cleansing of the stone, so maybe even you picked up on him. But yeah, I like that too. I know everybody, there's so many people got so many things about this crystal. Nina, balancing female energy or fertility, issues with the female body. It actually has been used in a fertility rite, which is very interesting. You got that. A spirit comes from Egypt, acting as a shield from dark energy, totally. It's used for magic, grounding, spiritual coding from the beginning of time. Yeah, you're getting it, a spirit. It's a believe me, it is. If I had to run somewhere and grab two tools, one would probably be my tarot deck and the other my Rorig deck, and the other one would be that crystal. Brilliant. Right, so back to Missy Parker. Because the first thing that came in, she said, hi. So I had to watch the video a few times. I got scared and very upset when watching this video. I can't focus on why, but it definitely wasn't what I was thinking was going to happen. I'll work some more and see what I get. Now, I got the feeling when I read this, I got the feeling of this lovely woman tuning in and immediately getting the blast of the energies of all the spirits that had gone through all the transmuted energies and literally getting a big fright. So right away I got in there and said, calm it, look at it again and try and be, gentle with yourself, which she then did. And then what she picked up from it was the protective energy that I'd put round about her. Because Missy, I do believe you're very, very open, and when you're as open as that to the negative energy, you could find that it's getting your mood down or it's making you depressed or anxious. There has to be a line, and I would ask, even if you're I'm very, very busy with a lot of stuff going down, but email me if you are tuning into what I'm saying there, okay? But brilliant first impression. Kayuki K, communication and healing, definitely. Kathleen Jai, clearing or cleaning auras, grounding, cleansing, shield work, like a black mirror. Does it help with visions? Certainly does, Kathleen. We've got Vanda Petrovic. Knew that it was for protection because it is obsidian, but I saw a kind of shaman aspect in it. let's see, Claire M, scrying, astral travel, meditation, connecting with ritual circles, frequency work, yes. You weren't picking up any negativity, and that's good, because the crystal is in a kind of cleansed state just now. But yeah, giraffe is about specific healing and connection with maybe a witch doctor or guide. Gripplehound, you're sensing grief. Yes, there's a lot of situations I've gone into where grief and fear have been extreme. Purple psychic attunement reminds me of a forest. That's Cesaria. Cesaria, yes, when it's cleansed and when it's getting ready to work, it has those very elemental energies. Carmen, first I feel the crystal was used to clear space homes of negative energies and entities. Then it seems to be used as healing and shamanic work to remove negative energies, entities and energies. Spot on. Yeah, Pat, you got about the black obsidian and absorbing negative energies. Marcia Claire, one of your first stones, perhaps tied in with your dark night of the soul, used to protect you from negative energies. Marcia, it was indeed with me in my dark night of the soul. It had been with me a few years before that, and when that happened, it was very much something that was familiar, that kept me going. Spike TV, grounding and soul retrieval come to mind. Brilliant. Beverly, protection from negative energies. Rona, scrying and clearing negative energies and grounding. Spiritual newbie, used for exorcism, used in healing and rheumatic arthritis. Yep. Kathy Gray, very protective crystal. It's taken a few knocks for you and gives off lovely, gentle, soothing energy like a mother's love. Kathy, this has taken some knocks for me. This has been put in the way of quite negative forces and has taken a few knocks. This crystal's been with me longer than some of my kiddos. My daughters, has it? No, maybe. Laurie Alexander, feel it's used to dissipate negative energy, soaking up all bad vibes. Brilliant. Charmer is felt for healing and relationships. Yep. Clearing energy, uncertain or negative energies, and to give clarity, definitely. Ruth Payton, grounding, protection, absorbing and transmuting negative energies. Again, I like she got personal level, possibly vision quest for ancestral and past life healing. And yes, it has been on vision quest. Laurie B, she's found that it just had very, very strong energy and she couldn't quite get past it. That's fine. That's a normal reaction to a crystal that's been involved in negativity work. Some people just are like, oh, and they get, whether it's their guide or their higher self, kind of goes, nope. Yeah, it's just very strong energy, and she gets flashes of Native American and dream catchers, and of course my guides, Laurie, who would go on every journey with me, is Native American. Leah feels it's been beneficial in healing practices. Let's see. Sue Simpson, The lines I can see in the crystal almost look like written lines on paper. It's very beautiful crystal and has very warm feelings from it. It was given to you from someone special. It is a very special crystal, and I have had a thought that it actually contains its own stories. And the fact that you're seeing, that you've said this, Sue, is that, you know, that you see like pencil and paper and writing. It's quite an interesting one, because it's only when I did this exercise I thought, I was sitting thinking, oh my goodness, if this could tell a story. And there we go. Donna, absorption, grounding. The change of colour shows huge exchanges of energy through it. It does indeed. The one that had me laughing out loud, and I really, Jim was like, what was that? I know this crystal. This crystal is so much part of me, and it's been with me in spirit situations that were not really wanting to go over and were mischievous or downright nasty. So Anne said, use while you were being indignant about getting rid of a bothersome spirit, and best so far. It's brilliant. This crystal has literally all my indignation of like, I've been here 3 hours and you are going all round about it. And that just made me laugh so much, because I am very indignant, or was very indignant when I did that sort of work. Now, Serenity again said, the obsidian has helped you collect many healings from the underworld. Not to have it on display means that I have to protect its energy. Yes, I do. Lots of fire elements. Yes, very, very much so. And she understands that the light shadows on there could be all the journeys that I've made with the stone, and it holds lots of who I am and conscious to unconscious energy flow. I'm very impressed with that, Serenity, and as I say, that's why maybe one time down the line this crystal might just have its own little ebook or something like that. Who knows? Who knows? Lorraine Pipolo. I'm getting house clearing of negative energies. Totally. Yeah, we've got Joy Z talking about the swirls or clouds in it, and other dimension work, and that it helps me keep grounded and healthy while travelling through dreams. Yes. Patty Hersberg says that it's soothing, calming protection to share with a younger spirit soul if they were having spiritual or energetic troubles. That's an interesting one, because there have been occasions where when someone has maybe had an attachment, maybe a younger person had an attachment or had a negative energy around about them, where I would let them hold the crystal and, believe it or not, just let the crystal do its work. And Wood's deep connection with the stone, it was a lifesaver for you at one time. It definitely was, and it healed a past life, and in doing so there was healing for you. I've only used it personally for past lives, very occasionally when I've been journeying to see things, but that's an interesting one. It unlocked or unblocked something for me. Yes, it certainly did. And I feel there's also something to do with the healing of a baby. That may be right in Woods. My first thought was it used for healing of the lower back area and then sea-throat chakra healing. When I hold it, it tends to help me with the main areas that can have blockages with me, which is my lower back and my throat, being Taurus. Sue, animal faces, a raccoon who actually could be Nellie because Nellie looks like a raccoon. And she saw lots of animal faces and German Shepherds and a lot in it. And that's Sue picking up on lots of layers of its stories. Right. Carrie, it's used to clean something ritualistically. She's seen a stone being cleansed with that. And does it have something to do with death, death and rebirth? She said, I would also like to add that a spirit guide has blessed the stone and it seems to have an emotional connection with you. Yes, that is totally true. Right. Kirsty said healing and understanding of certain ailments. Very true there. We've got G. Maria uses an obsidian stone for practicing magic. For me, I get grounding, protection, love and healing, and it gives her spells oomph. I use it magically as well, but more as a protection stone. Drink the coffee. First thoughts were healing and love, but on holding it I felt a wave of energy that pushed me outside my body at the peak, and once settled back in I felt warm and grounded. The word transmute came to mind totally. If there was one word that I had to associate with this crystal, it's transmute. She said it would be for spiritual work, and helps me. That is excellent. Charmer says, I feel as though it's transmuting negativity into love. Yep, it is. My goodness. Melissa, the stone is important as a protection against negativity in the spirit world. Spot on. Right, please. Right, I think I've got them all, or the ones that I wanted to talk about anyway. It's been a very long video, but I can't believe how many of you got so much about the crystal. Yes, it is used in shamanic journeying. Yes, it is used in spirit work, helping them over. Yes, it is used for transmuting all forms of negative energy, whether that be health energy, whether that be abuse energy, etc., into love. Yes, it retains those energies. Yes, it's a very, very, very major part, or was, of my shamanic practice further back. I'm blown away with this one. That crystal, it very rarely gets shown, you know. And I thought twice about doing it. I really did. I thought, should I do this? Are people going to understand it and how precious it is to me, and how amazing the work that this crystal's done has been. Oops, that's the doggo. I have to go. Love yous, you did great. Bye bye. Many blessings.